and welcome back to another episode of Skeff Comic Knowledge, where I try to give you some of my common knowledge on comics. So today, in today's episode, well, first, if you'd be so kind, if you'd hit that like and subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. And also, if you want to turn on the notifications bell as well, I'm trying to upload a lot more videos. It seems I've had a lot more time to upload more. There's kind of no pattern for this at the moment, but I'm trying to get at least maybe 2 to 3 videos uploaded per week. Not really set on certain days, but I'm going to try to get them out there. So if you really want to see the newest video when it comes out, just go ahead and turn the notification bell, hit like and subscribe. That'll really help me out, so I'd appreciate it. So going into today's episode, we're going to actually be showing you how to crack open the slab, because that is an abysmal grade, in my opinion. This was actually one of the first books I actually sent away to get graded. I looked at it probably about, I don't know, I've looked at it a bunch, and I'm just, why did it come back to 7.5? Obviously, there are no grader notes. Grader notes are either supplied by CGC on why they decided to give it that grade. So this one didn't have any at the time. So I decided to hold on to it, didn't know what I was going to do with it, and I guess this is a good opportunity to show you how I crack open this book. Alright guys, welcome back. So we're going to have our graded book right here. And all you're going to need, or at least the only thing that I use, is that I use a longer flathead, a shorter flathead, to kind of help position the slab so we can pop this open. And then a pair of scissors, because inside of the graded encasing is the book, which is then sealed itself in a Mylar. So the best place to start is either at the top of the book or at the bottom. It's the parts where there's a bit of a seam. So that's where you want to kind of get your flathead in there. So I usually like to use the shorter one first to kind of get me a bit more leverage to kind of work our way in there. And then you're just going to slide to the edge like so. And then you're just going to apply just a little bit of pressure. Not a lot, just a little bit, just to crack the pin there. Just like that. That's it. That's all you got to do. Then you're going to work your way down here. Turn it, be careful. And then edge, a little bit there. And that's it. Pin's broken. Then we're going to flip it over. Same thing on this side. A little space in the middle. Work our edge to the edge. Come on. Very carefully. That's why I like the short one better than anything long one. So you're going to work your way there, and there it is. The closer you can get, the better. Look at that, cracked it. Now we're going to work our way back over here. Just be careful, there will be kind of like plastic kind of splintering, so just kind of safety first. Cracked pin there. And that's it. So now all the pins are cracked on the 4 corners. So now what we get to do is the tedious part of working our way along these edges. These are the hard parts. So this is where, like, not every book is encased the same way. So you're going to kind of work your way back, and you want to be very careful about the book you have inside. So we're going to set it down, and then find a good spot to start out. Usually I like these edges here. That seems to be the best. So start on the edge. It's a little trickier once you kind of get it going, but this is why this is not a race. Just take your time. But this is where the second screwdriver kind of comes in handy as kind of a bookmark for it, just like that. Just be careful about the book, and now you kind of just get to work your way around the edge like so. And you will lose your spot. Don't be upset. It's fine. It happens. But hopefully this can kind of show you that don't be afraid to crack them yourself, even with this book is not worth really much of anything, but even if you, for example, have like, a Werewolf by Night 32, the first appearance of the Moon Knight. So you just want to be gentle, take your time, and at the end, you can save yourself some money. Because if you try to send this in, most companies may charge you anywhere between $5 to $10 or more to crack it for you. So, you know, become a little more educated and learn how to do it yourself. And that's usually the best thing to do. And especially if you want to start sending in a lot of books to get graded, you may be upset by this lovely 7.5 you may have gotten. So this is what you kind of have to do, is you have to crack it open and try it again. So we got a good set on that side, so now we're going to take it over and we're going to try to work this other side the same exact way. So grab the spacer, put it in. Actually, no, not yet. Okay, I thought maybe. I'm like, nah, that's not happening. So grab a good spot for your spacer. Careful. And then you're going to go ahead and grab your short one, a little stubby, and do the same exact thing. Just kind of work this side. And that's it. Nice and slow. You'll eventually just want to crack along the seams. You just kind of gently apply a little bit of pressure, work your way down, a little bit of pressure, work your way back down. And that is it. So oh, see, I almost got the book. That's why. Just I'm going too fast. Oh, there we go. Don't even need the spacer anymore. There we go. Almost there. Almost. There it is. Okay, see? Look at that. Did the rest of the work for us. So, that's it. We are in. That's why short, flathead. Best tool. Best tool to use. So now we're going to look at all that space. Look at all that space. This is going to be a cakewalk. And this is the other tricky part too. You want to make sure you crack it enough because you don't want to pinch the book. That's the worst thing you do. So you want to make sure that it has plenty of give so you can kind of play with it around. Use 2 fingers, one hand. Take your other hand, very carefully slide the book to freedom. And look at that. We're free. That is that. Now, I haven't done too many of these, but that's not bad. That's a pretty clean break. It's all about making sure you crack these pins in the corner there. These pins right there. That's the trick. Just kind of help reduce that tension in there. So, but that's it though. One longer flathead, one short flathead, and then this is just, I usually like to hold on labels. It's like a memento of like, hey, remember that? So I'll hold on to that label and I'll recycle the rest of it. So this is the other part too. So you got the book. It's in this lovely encasing here, and this is where you got to be very careful. This is where a lot of people damage it. So there's a little bit of space, not much, mostly on, you'll find an edge. So you'll find an edge either at the top or the side where it has the most amount of space. So in this one, we're looking like we're going to be using this side to cut it open with the scissors. So just take your time, not very fast. I'm just double checking. Well, actually, we're actually going to do the top. We're going to do the top, a little bit easier. A little bit easier. Because this, yeah, top for sure. So right up here, cut along there. So grab the scissors, nice and slow. Please don't cut your book. Please don't do that. If you do, don't blame me. So there we go. So halfway there, flip the other half. And it's okay if you don't cut the entire way to the edge of that bubble, because just applying a little bit of pressure will help separate that regardless. So plastic, and now we are ready to open up the book. Look at that. It's free. Just be very careful not to scratch it kind of along these edges. So I try to use 2 fingers. Lift up slowly. Very slowly. Look at that. It's free. It's free. So let's see if we can figure out why this got a 7.5. Oh, I think I see it. I think I see it why. Because I never got any grader notes, but I think I see why I got a 7.5. So it's really hard to tell, but there's, oh, look at that. I totally can see now. So there's like this big crease. There's 1, 2, 3 big creases, and then there's a big crease there. Oh man, that's awesome. That's it. Doesn't, well, one of them breaks color. These little things that you just don't notice right off the top. Does it go all the way through? Oh, it goes all the way through too. Like there's a crease there on that page. Oh, look, it goes all the way through to there. It's on the front too. Yeah, it's on the front too. It's right there. It's like someone. Oh wow, this is terrible. Look at this. This is so bad. This is a rookie mistake. Not look at your books before you get them graded. Look at your books. Take your time. It may look perfect, but there's something you always miss. But look at these. These are really terrible indentations. But honestly, I think with a good press, these would come out. Does it break color? No, it doesn't break any color, but you can definitely see the indentations through the entire book. Like someone came up there and like wiggled or something like that. I don't know. But that's it, guys. That's how you get the book from out of the graded into the nice raw copy. So that's all I got for you guys today. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like and subscribe. And I will hopefully get a couple more videos out this week. I got some CGC books coming in. Also, I have a nice little haul of books that I found a gentleman online to purchase, so I'll unbox those as well. But that's it for today.